took me to a really nice restaurant. And then apparently they were doing photo day. So this photographer came up to our table and said, oh, can I take a picture of you guys? And we said, okay.
And then she came next to me and we took pictures. And she was like, okay, one with a kiss. And I was like, bro, like this is our first date. And so I was like, no, I can't do that yet.
So we both got so like taken aback and we froze. And I think the photographer felt the awkwardness. So he was like, oh, you don't have to. And we're like, oh yeah, we don't want to do that.
So we just took like, the standard Christian like side hug pictures like.
Yeah, so we did that for the first date.
Hi.
Okay, whenever you're ready,
Wait, am I ready though?
Are you ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I was born ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna say your name.
Wait, can you hug me?
Oh, you want to hug you from back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Don't look around.
I can't.
Don't look back.
You're not letting me. Can I see now?
Yeah.
Oh my god. For me, I think it's really the two of us really partnering to build God's kingdom, both within our own lives, because I think there are areas in our lives where we really need to mature and grow. And I think that the two of us really help cover each other's weaknesses. Like my strengths are her weaknesses and her strengths are my weaknesses.
I'm a huge extrovert. He's a huge introvert. That's something I had to embrace. In the beginning, I had a hard time understanding that. But I think because we are so different, it helps me to embrace how God made everybody so differently.
And I think that she really helps me to see a perspective that I can't really see on my own. So I think that it's very important that I do partner with her in this, because for Sandy, she's very personable. She's very people focused. And so she's really helped me to see that, hey, it's not always about what's true. Like you can say the right thing, but if you don't say it in the right way, then you aren't doing the right thing.
Sandy, I can't promise you that you'll always be happy and healthy and comfortable with me. But the one thing I can promise you is that I'll always look to the one who doesn't change. That I'll always be looking to God, because I know that when I love Him, that's when I can truly love you, the love that's greater than I can produce. You know my limitations. You know that there's limits to what I can do, what I can provide for you. But I know that God is the one who always gives to us. All the good things we have in our lives come from Him. And I promise you one thing, and that's that I'll pursue Him so that I can love you the way that He wants me to.
Paul, you love telling people that I liked you first. I admit I did. I'm thankful that I get to learn from our differences, and it really humbles me. Even with these new transitions, I'm so thankful that you have been so supportive in my calling, and your willingness to grow and to be stretched together has been such a blessing for me. Paul, I'm so thankful that it is you I get to do life with as we live here on earth. I'm excited to run the race and fight the battles for our God's kingdom together next to you. I can't promise you that I'll be a perfect wife who is in the best condition in every season and circumstance, because I'm weak. But I promise you that I will do my best to love our Lord Jesus with all of my heart, mind, and soul. I will rest in His grace and do my best to look to Jesus in every season and circumstance, to fight hard and run the race in love and grace of Christ. Let's always remember that our marriage is a small glimpse of our wedding with the Lord. Although we may not be perfect as a husband and wife, I know that our Lord is. And may Jesus be glorified through our times here together on earth.
The day after we DTR'd, I went to Bethel conference with Pastor Daisy and Irene, and God was showing me another picture. And in this picture, I was in a huge ballroom. It was just me and God. But all of a sudden, I felt like Paul was gonna come into the picture, and I was like, no, God. Like, I'm enjoying this moment so much. I want just you and me. And all of a sudden, I'm dancing with Paul. But then it became God again. And then Paul, like, so my partner was keep changing, right? And then something God was reminding me was like that dance when the partners change. It's not like one person's leaving the other, but God was reminding me, hey Sandy, in this coming season, like we're both gonna be pursuing after you, but remember that I will never stop pursuing after you. And they gave me so much comfort, and it encouraged me so much just to know that God will always be next to me, and that this will be a God-centered relationship.
This third of Mr. Paul and Sandy Howell.
One thing Hemingway said was, last night I said goodbye, tonight I said goodnight, and that makes all the difference. And I think that's what I'm really looking forward to, that I won't have to say bye to Sandy, but that we can say goodnight to each other and just spend our life together. So yeah. But she likes me first. That's the thing I really want to emphasize. Sandy liked me first.